Hey everyone, welcome to the weekly update. We have now given away 28 fish tanks so far this year, which is pretty good considering this is popping on June the 1st or maybe May the 31st. Thank you all for all the people that come in and enter. If you don't know anything about this and you're watching this video for the first time, be aware we give away stuff every single week on this channel. And the one thing that we give away, if you're anywhere near local being within probably 2 to 3 hours distance, we give away a fish tank every week, and we actually give away 2 fish tanks every week because we give away one for kids between the ages of 4 and 12, and we give away one for the adults, which can be any type of fish tank that we desire to give away that week. And this week, we are giving away this 55-gallon with a Magnum canister filter. It even has a UV, which I think is a Marine Land UV. I don't know much about that. And this stand. All you have to do, you don't have to purchase anything, but you do have to come in and fill out a ticket. We give them away Sunday afternoons, usually around 4:30, 5 o'clock on this YouTube channel. And I think that's all I got to say. You need to stay tuned. We also have a product that we give away in every single video, and you're going to see more about that coming up next. But now, follow me into the video. Andy Yao, you are the winner of the Shark Pro from Siche from last week. Thank you for all your comments, everybody for your comments every week. It helps build this channel. It helps us engage with you, even sometimes when we forget to. And it just helps make this whole thing worthwhile that we get some kind of response. And speaking of, one of the things that I wanted to talk about this week is other types of filtration for your tank. And there's 2 things I want to bring up. One is the incomparable polyfilter. Sir Richard's favorite product that ever existed. What is so fantastic about this is it's good to keep in a tank in case any chemicals, anything from your hands gets in the tank, anything happens of a foreign agent, this will extract it almost immediately, and it's good to run in your tank for that reason. Does a lot of different things, as does ChemiPure, which I, in most of my service accounts, run both of these. ChemiPure is one of the highest grade carbons you can get. It already comes in a bag, so there's no mess. All you have to do is rinse it off and put it in your tank. One is fantastic from a carbon standpoint. One is great from a floss filter standpoint. And if you watch this, you can comment, and maybe I'll give them to you next week.
Hey y'all, it's Diana with your plant spotlight of the week. The plant we're going to be talking about is our pink flamingo crypt. Now these guys are kind of like your normal crypt. We're going to be making sure we have the correct substrate. Having CO2 in your tank will make your life a little bit easier. Just make sure we're also dosing our iron and all of our supplements to keep that nice pink color.
Hi, it's Kevin. I'm going to show you some of the coolest stuff I got in this week, but before we get into that, I wanted to give you my tip for the week. If you have any invertebrates of any sort, especially snails or shrimp, this is what you need to help shell growth and exoskeleton growth and help prevent bad molts on your shrimp and your crustaceans. These are wonder shells. They work wonders in your tank. They release calcium as needed, and the fish and the other crustaceans and mollusks will all feed off of it. It's an excellent product. I scored on some of the prettiest tank raised peacocks locally. I've got one of my local guys that brought me these Saturday. They look incredible, and they're really good size. These fish also will keep their color better because their color is not induced by hormones whatsoever. I got in some adorable little dip-tail pencil fish. These little guys like to hang out in little schools. They like to be in groups, but they're not going to be a shoaling fish, as in they're not going to chase each other and nip each other and keep each other in line like most touchers. However, they hang out in packs and just kind of chill like floating leaves in the water. We got in some nice looking peacock gudgeon gobies. These little guys don't... Hello. They usually stay an inch and a half or so maximum size. Excellent for color. Total freshwater gobies. We have an awesome batch of little pea puffers. These are a little nano tank fish, but they still might bite and antagonize other community fish, so be careful. I personally recommend keeping them in a species tank. These little guys won't get but about an inch long maximum size. Have some beautiful powder blue dwarf gouramis. These are all males. They're excellent additions to a community tank. They may be kept either singularly or in groups of 3 or more. I got in a really awesome pom-pom knifefish. Haven't had one of these in before. This guy will be a river monster. He gets really large. In the wild, he may get up to about 30 inches plus. In captivity, probably smaller, around 24 inches or so. I got in some awesome looking iridescent sharks. These are the Pangasius catfish. They can get up to about 24 inches plus. So make sure you've got a large tank for these guys. If you want something really cool and unusual, I've got some large lenticulata pike cichlids in stock. I got these off somebody who wanted to rehome them. They are big, they are wonderful. They will get about 15 inches maximum size in captivity. They are already a little over 10 inches long. We got in some dazzling firecracker Tropheus and Tropheus du Bois. These are both Tanganyikan cichlids. Really, really striking fish, usually topping out at about 4 inches or so. In the way of pond fish, I've got a dazzling array of red and white here. These are red and white Sarasa comets. They are a red and white variety of the common comet goldfish. They will get about a foot long or so in your pond. We got in an awesome, dazzling retrospective color here for you in the way of fancy guppies. These are all males. I have all kinds of different color males in stock right now, including the green and the blue Moscow guppy. We have coolie loaches. They are Chuck's personal favorite fish to catch. The little coolie loaches are good scavengers in any community tank, often hiding under driftwood and under rocks, and sometimes even under substrate. If you're looking for great starter fish, look no further than the red-eyed tetra. This is an awesome fish to start out any new tank. They can handle the ammonia spike when the ammonia level goes up as long as it's not too high.
So I am back here in the back with all of this mess that we're gathering together. Why are we gathering it together? We have a major fish expo next week in Charlotte at the Charlotte Convention Center downtown. Charlotte's a really cool place. There's a lot happening there. And one thing that I've been wanting for forever is for us to get a major fish show close. This is a 2-day show. It's on the 10th and the 11th, Saturday and Sunday next week, June. And we have got a major display. We've got a lot of new things that we're going to show for the first time at that show that we're not even bringing into the store right now. One involves art. One involves cooking. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. And one involves a new stand and canopy that we're releasing for the first time. There are a lot of new things happening at Fishy Business, and we're going to showcase them at that show. And then they'll be back here at the store the next week. There's a lot of promotions that we're doing, and I can't get into all that right now. A lot of freebies, things we don't typically do. But that is going to be happening at the show next week, and you'll definitely want to make the trip up there. It's not very far from lots of different directions. It's going to be a killer show, both fresh and saltwater, a shrimp judging competition. A lot is going to be happening at this show. This is the Aquatic Expo. This is the first one that's ever been on this scale in the Carolinas. So we're really excited about that. We hope we see you there. And if you need any more information, give us a call, 731-4004, or come by the store. We've got handouts to give on that. We will see you there.
Hey y'all, it's Diana with your saltwater portion of the weekly update. I have a couple of cool things that showed up today, so make sure you stay tuned to see them. We have a spotted sweet lips right here. These guys are going to get over a foot long. They are a type of grouper, so they will eat anything that fits in their mouth. This is a special order, so if you ever decide you want one, just let us know. We can definitely get one for you. This little guy right here is a baby clown trigger. I got this guy in. This is the first clown trigger I've had in a while. Clown triggers can get up to a foot long, and they are on the more aggressive side of your triggers. Just keep that in mind whenever we're choosing tank mates. But he's so adorable right now, and the powder brown wants to say hi. This is the Toby puffer. This guy is about full grown. They only reach about 3 inches. Like most of your puffers, they do have a beak, so they will eat your inverts. Make sure we're giving him clams on a half shell to wear that beak down naturally. We have Guy cardinals. This is the first time in a while that I've been able to get them in stock, so make sure you come and grab some while they're here. These guys are going to get about 5-6 inches, and they just kind of just sit there and flit around. They're really cute, really adorable. One of my favorite cardinals. Alrighty, right here we have the orchid dottyback. These guys can be a little nippy, so just keep that in mind when we're taking them home. They stay relatively small, and they're add great coloration to anything. Alrighty, this guy here is the long-nosed hawkfish. Now, hawkfish don't have a swim bladder, so they kind of jump around from rock to rock. This guy's been here for a while, and he's looking for his forever home. This beautiful guy here is a general starfish. Now, general starfish will eat pretty much anything. Your inverts, your corals, even other starfish. So just keep that in mind if we ever decide to take him home, but he's absolutely stunning. We have the adorable little dragon wrasse. Now, dragon wrasses are going to get about a foot long. This is a juvenile. They do like to turn over rocks, so make sure that we keep that in mind if we ever decide to take him home. He will eat your inverts, so just also keep that in mind.
Okay, so that is most of the video. However, I do want to point out the free beta tank that we're giving away. It's a complete set for the kids giveaway this week. This is my favorite giveaway because the kids, it's just so fun to see them so happy to win something. And if I had been a kid, I would have loved to have had a chance every single week to win a prize from somebody. So anyway, there's a lot coming your way this coming week at Fishy Business. The most new things I think that we've ever released in 1 week, we are going to release next week. So you definitely want to pay attention to the video next week. For now, God bless. Come see us this weekend. Have a great weekend, and hope to see you soon.